Hello everyone, welcome back. Rolf was in my campsite. He replaced Tiffany. You've probably seen him by now because he's made an appearance in a couple of my videos, most notably the Toy Day one where I went around and talked to my villagers and did Toy Day gifts, as well as the New Year's Eve celebration countdown one where he was, I think, present in the plaza, and I also spoke to him on New Year's Day or something. Anyway, I think he's pretty cool. He fits the theme of like a wintry island in my opinion because he's like a Siberian tiger or something probably, much like how Bianca is a snow leopard, I think, even though she has like, you know, the tiger model. Anyway, I think he's neat. I like him a lot. He looks very cozy in his blue down jacket, and I think I'm going to gift him more of the down jackets as like clothing items as we go on here throughout time. But of course, he desperately needed an extreme home makeover here. Not so much with the outside of his house. That was fine, I think, but the inside, as you guys know, I don't like it when villager houses look like they're outdoors, and I think that his Happy Home Paradise request is like an alfresco apartment or whatever, so I think it's supposed to be like outside but inside, which I'm not looking forward to doing, but we'll get to that. I wanted to make him have like a cozy cabin sort of vibe, but also have it slightly different from the way that I did Hans and Flurry's houses, because I still at this point do have Hans and Flurry on my island, and I didn't want all three of them having the exact same interior. So I did switch it up a bit in terms of the wall and flooring, and I really love what I did with the back wall here with all of the stickers. Originally, I wasn't going to use that summit wall at all. I was thinking of what I could do for an accent wall back there, and considering he already had the summit wall as the actual wallpaper in his house, I feel like that was the best option to go with. Also, you'll probably see that green dinosaur from the beginning. You may have seen that before I got rid of it. I gave that to him on Toy Day, completely forgetting that at that point I hadn't redone his house. So he put it in there. I don't think that there was another piece of furniture that went in that spot. Either that or he swapped it with something else that was supposed to go where the dinosaur goes. I'm not concerned about it. It doesn't really matter, but it's also going to be visible in the thumbnail now that I'm thinking of it. Whatever. That green dinosaur toy reminds me of Rex from Toy Story because it looks like exactly the same. If it was ever so slightly different, I would liken it more to Reptar from Rugrats, my other favorite green dinosaur, but that's beside the point. Anyway, it's the beginning of the year now when I'm recording this. Like literally today is January 2nd when I'm talking. And I hope that you guys had a wonderful holiday season and wonderful new year. I did, although I'm very tired and I'm still catching up on some sleep. Our Christmas Eve was very long, but wonderful as usual. I can't remember if I talked about this before. I think I did in a recent Happy Home video or something, but I am Italian on my mom's side, and on Christmas Eve is when we do our big celebration. We have done Christmas Eve like since the dawn of time, and my uncle hosts. We have a whole bunch of seafood. Dinner itself is like 2 hours long, not including appetizers and whatnot, and there was literally so much food. Like I ate so much, but it was great. And then we did dessert, and at some point in between all of that we had like a Yankee swap, which is like, you know, a white elephant I think or something, and we exchanged actual Christmas gifts. By the time we left there, it was about 1:30 in the morning. We had gotten there at 5 p.m. and leaving at 1:30 was early. Usually we're there until at least 2, but everybody was tired because we're all older. A few of my cousins are in the healthcare field, so they had to work, I think, the next day. There was just a lot going on, so everybody was really tired, especially because Christmas was in the middle of the week this year. Christmas Day was much more low-key for us. We didn't really do anything. We got up, we opened gifts. We did have a small turkey dinner, just the 4 of us. It was my boyfriend and my parents and I. We had a really good time. We just kind of hung out. Didn't really do a whole lot between Christmas and New Year's. Just kind of like enjoyed spending time with each other and things like that. I got to see a very good friend of mine, like one of my best friends. Her and her husband were visiting from the Midwest. She is also from Massachusetts. We grew up like in the next town over from each other. So it was really great to see the two of them because they are also planning on moving back up to the Northeast. So we were talking about trying to coordinate like living near each other or in the same apartment building for a bit, like until they're able to buy a house, and same with us. It was just like a wonderful time being able to see them and to spend time with them, as well as my family, because I haven't been able to see them as much, splitting my time between the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic. What was your favorite thing that you guys got for the holidays? Did you get any new games or tech stuff? I got the Meta glasses from my boyfriend, which I really wanted. He was able to get the last pair in the style that I wanted that was available anywhere, and they're really cool because like they're inadvertently accessible out of the box, like for people who are blind or low vision, because you can ask like the AI stuff, like to describe stuff to you and read text. Anyway, I've talked so much. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday season. I really love how his house came out at the end here. I love how cozy it is, and I really like that candle chandelier a lot. However, I messed up. I cut this out, but I talked to Nook and ended the project before I did the house tour. So you guys probably may notice that when I talked to him before I left, how he asked about redoing the exterior again. That's because I obviously had to go back in and do the whole house tour because I needed to have that in this video. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave any comments, feedback, and suggestions down below, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!